Here are 5 words every RV enthusiast should know: advocacy, community, education, resources, rewards. That's what the RV Advisor was built on, along with protecting your rights. Visit thervadvisor.com.
Little birdie told me I'd need RV advice.
Get information straight from the horse's mouth.
Little birdie told me I'd need RV advice.
It's Just Ask Gigi with Gigi Stetler and Tom Alexander. Now here's Gigi and Tom.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Just Ask Gigi. I'm Tom Alexander, and of course, as always, there she is, the star of the show. Hey, Gigi, how you doing?
I am grand. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. And even though the immediate surroundings look somewhat familiar, if you go beyond that, it's a different front porch, isn't it?
Yes, and you know the beauty of RVing, owning, renting, or being in an RV is home is where you plug in.
That's right.
So
That's right.
we are plugged into our new facility while the offices are being redone. We're still in our RVs, but like I said, we're home is where you plug in. So I am plugged into this beautiful waterfront property. I have an amazing view of boats out my window.
Beautiful.
And we're going to take a tour today. So give everyone a before view. We do have some RVs that have moved into the parking lot, and I got, and we're adding, since we have this big, beautiful space, which is just unbelievable. You're going to get the tour. So we're going to add a couple of benefits to our membership for members. RV Advisor members will now get a free yearly inspection. So you can cruise by, that is if you come to Florida and visit me, but if you come by to our location, you can even spend the night here on our facility, which is going to be incredible. So of course, by appointment, we can only do so many at a time, but
couldn't do that at the old place now, but this is great.
Yeah, so I'm just so looking forward to meeting everyone now. I mean, everyone comes to Florida, or most of our members come to Florida. They'll just have to go a little further south and come visit us, and you'll get a free inspection every year, which is something that you need to do anyway.
Yeah.
And, so if you need your coach sealed and things like that, which I'm always on to you for that. I will let you know about your maintenance or lack of.
Right, or lack of. No, that's great. So the new digs are in process, if you will. Every day I hear the stories and see the reports of construction, things going on, painting, cleaning, moving, this, that, and the other. There's so much going on.
Did you watch the video? Did you watch the video?
I did, and I saw you there with getting your hands dirty and also having your hands on your hips, kind of delegating at times. But
you please share it with our members. Maybe at the end of the show, put a link on it or something. Because it's it was thanks to our beautiful Sabrina, who is a mastermind. If anybody needs any videos done, like there's nobody better than that. I mean, I didn't even know she was doing it. She's kind of with her phone and sneaking around and and stuff. And she put this together. The song is quite interesting. That was her choice of song, and
that was cool. That was very cool. So
at first I was like, oh, Sabrina, I don't know. This girl is on fire. She burned it down to the ground, and but then after thinking about it, and after I played it 3 times, I was like, oh, okay, like she rised above from the ashes, kind of like the Phoenix thing.
The Phoenix, right, right.
So it all came together, but I had to see it 3 times to finally appreciate
to get it, huh? To kind of for it to click.
On fire, like
Yeah, well, and she didn't. It's like the old candid camera show. You didn't know you were being filmed a lot of the time. So we
She's
definitely
today. She's going to film this today. So
terrific. Yeah, because we're going to actually insert some of the footage here in just a second. We'll take a look at what's going on at the new facility. And
Yep.
I can't wait to get there myself for a visit and check it out and see what's going on, because I'm jacked up about that. And I know that you have plans for potentially a studio, a little media area. I know you mentioned
Yes,
that.
we're gonna have to come back to work, Tom.
Oh, geez, really?
Waterfront property, you're gonna have to come back.
I
and,
gotta. I'm looking forward to seeing it and seeing everybody again. That'll be great. Let's take a quick break, and we'll actually, you know what? No, let's do this. Let's go to the footage and watch that, and we'll talk about it when we come back. Here we go.
Sure.
Let's take a look. Well, there you go, Gigi. A tour of the new facility. I'm so excited about it. I had to do a wardrobe change. I had to change my shirt. I was so excited. That the sweating with the perspiration was just out of control.
Because I see you, you're out camping. You climbed that rock that you're.
Yes, that rock right there. I climbed it, and I got a running jump, and just wipe me out. But that is pretty cool. Wow, it's going to be a beautiful. When everything is done, it's going to be spectacular.
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever be done because all night long I have new ideas and do this and do that.
Yeah, I know.
That we are a smidgen over 5 acres, but we can go vertical. So
right.
The courthouse is 46 feet high.
Yeah.
So when I run out of horizontal space, I'll go vertical.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Well, we got questions, and why don't we do that on the other side of the break? But in fact, we have one question, which happens to just be about the new facility because it's from a South Florida member. So we'll ask that question first since it ties in, right? Okay. All right, let's do questions after this break. She's Gigi Stetler. I'm Tom Alexander. Back in just a moment.
The rights of the RV enthusiast are important. That's why the RV Advisor has built a nationwide network of RV owners, empowering you with advice you can trust. Visit thervadvisor.com.
We are back on Just Ask Gigi, along with Gigi Stetler. I'm Tom Alexander, and Gigi, we've got a couple questions, as we always do here on Just Ask Gigi. And the first one is from Sandra, and she's from South Florida, and she says, I'm from South Florida.
Awesome.
What can we expect to see at your new location? Well, maybe hit a couple highlights. What would you say is the takeaway difference between our new location and the previous location?
Oh my goodness. Well, there's no comparison, but okay. So we are, other than just our Blueprint dealership, we're going to dabble into the marine industry. So we'll start tinkering with boats and paddle boats and boats and rowboats and any kind of boat, because what's so cool here, you can get here from plane, train, or boat, or car or truck. So I'm very excited, and I can't wait to get a kayak and cruise around the river here. It's so nice. And we have a lot of friendly iguanas. Anyway, so yes.
They are friendly, are they? You checked in?
Keo has been checking them out, so he's quite fascinated with them. So
yeah.
I just hope he doesn't jump in the water after them. But so other than our dealership and all the new products that we'll be offering, our retail parts store will be offering marine and RV parts. And we're open for vendors. So we really want to promote small businesses. So if you have a business, Sandy, in South Florida, and you want some space, we're renting like little tiny spaces, either a booth outside or a container, air conditioning or whatever. So, we want to have basically lower rent and, kind of startup businesses and stuff like that. So we want to, touch on that. But the other thing is that we're going to do is for our members, and if you're in South Florida, lucky you, because you're going to get a free 1 year, free annual RV inspection. And then, we basically will, and we're also going to do seminars. So let's say, if you need a roof seal, we'll be doing seminars showing you how to do that. So we're going to have all kinds of activities, and we're also going to do events. We were talking to an event promoter yesterday. We were kicking around the idea of pull trucks or truck pull or something like that, where you tug of war with your truck. Anyway, all kind of fun weekend events, because we've got the space, and we just want to have fun with our members and mix them up with our current customers, and have a good time. Oh, and the doorbell's ringing.
Yeah, I hear the door. Avon. So we have another question. Thank you, Sandra, by the way. And we'd love to see you when you get a chance, since you're here in South Florida. Come on over. Jerry writes, I'm single. I just will be traveling with my dog. Budget isn't a real issue within reason, he says. Any suggestions for something for a man and his dog looking for a new RV? So what do you?
A man
and his dog.
Which needs a man cave. And I actually just sold a man. He didn't have a dog. It was actually a funnier story. He literally came in looking for a man cave, and I thought he was joking. And so he bought. He's building a new house and in a development, and it wasn't ready. The builder told him that he's like 8 months to a year out, and he had already sold his other house. So he wants to put this man cave on the property that nobody else can visit, like no family, no anything. So the first question you need to know is how much you can tow. I highly 100% recommend a trailer and not a motorhome. And then it depends on, if you're full-timing or part-time, or, how much time you're going to spend in it. So I would, get out there and look and see what's available and fall in love with the floor plan. Make sure that you have enough walking space, you're not tripping over the dog. That's important. You want to have something with a couch and a dinette, not just a dinette. and a walk around bed. Because I can assure you, no matter how big the dog is, it's going to be sleeping in the middle of the floor as they do. So you don't want to.
They do. They do.
So that's another thing, you might want to consider where your bathroom is, and possibly have the bathroom closer to the bedroom, rather than the other end of the camper, so that you're not tripping over the dog getting to the bathroom at night. So
Good thinking. Good thinking. Well, good luck, Jerry, on your new purchase. And I'm glad that budget isn't a huge issue. It's a nice place to be in life. That's pretty cool.
By the way, don't tell anybody that.
Yeah, don't tell any, right.
Don't tell an RV salesperson that.
Budget's not an issue.
No.
No, you don't want to say that.
And then actually it's okay, because a lot of times the first question an RV salesperson is going to ask you, what are you looking to spend?
Right.
So if you tell them I don't have a budget, you're going to be looking at, even if he takes you to a $35,000 trailer, he's going to be at MSRP. So, you want to always come in on the soft side and say, maybe 25, 30,000 or something like that. Be about 10,000 under what you should
You're prepared to pay.
And then this way you're not at the maximum, even if, I don't want you to overpay on something just because,
Right.
because you can. So just
Right.
Careful with your words, and let them think that you will be financing and you're not sure, just because some dealers charge more for cash than for financing. So be very aware of that, because they're going to ask you, are you paying cash or financing? Most of them will ask you. And you would think that a dealer would give you a better attention if you're paying cash. No. So
Interesting.
So
it's not like the old days, is what you're saying.
Right. So tell them that you haven't totally decided yet. You'll
Mhm.
probably finance, but not 100% sure. And
Very
leave it
good.
at.
Very helpful. Good, solid advice from the RV advisor herself, Gigi Stetler. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, Sandra. If you want to ask Gigi a question on Just Ask Gigi, very simple. info@thervadvisor.com. That's info@thervadvisor.com. Just put in the subject line JAG. That's Just Ask Gigi. And there you go. We'll get your question answered as soon as possible right here on the show. We'll come back to wrap things up in just a minute. She's Gigi Stetler. I'm Tom Alexander. Stay tuned.
GPS is Gigi's personal services. She's an RV expert with over 3 decades of experience. To learn more, visit thervadvisor.com today.
We are back on Just Ask Gigi. She's Gigi Stetler. I'm Tom Alexander, and wrapping things up here for another week. And of course, we want to let you know the rvaca.org. rvaca.org is out there, always helping, always thinking about you, the RV consumer. And of course, those folks in need, of which there's always people we're trying to lend a hand to and coordinate assistance to. Gigi, I know that another hurricane hit some neighbors a little north of us in the Gulf, huh?
Yeah, people always ask me about, when the fire happened to us and stuff, and what, yes, losing everything and stuff was stuff. It's just stuff. And
Yeah.
And I think what most affected me the most is that I'm not able to help as much as I normally do. And our normal day, I would have, probably had already deployed 50 or 80 units to Louisiana, to donate them. And it's killing me that I just can't do it right now. Like, we're starting all over, building this place out is like from ground zero. So,
Yeah.
So the RVACA really needs your help. I can't do it alone. RVs for Needs. I have so many requests coming in, people that are underinsured or uninsured. there's no housing anywhere in Louisiana. I mean, there's so many people are so affected, and I just can't do it all. I just can't. I need your help. Begging, please go on rvaca.org and hit the drop down button for RVs for Needs. And because, you know, we do RVs for Needs for healthcare workers or RVing for autism, and just we have all kinds of programs. But the RVs for Needs right now could really help Louisiana. So please, 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 please grow a little bit.
Anything you can do, yep, any amount helps. Whatever, you know, we realize times are tough for a lot of folks, and maybe they're not able to, you know, you're not able to give as much as you might want to give. Okay, whatever you can is huge. Every bit helps. So we
got an RV that I can rent out, you know, for family. Also, I can give you a tax credit for that. So, you know, send me a message on rvaca.org and I can make that happen as well.
Excellent.
I mean, not for keep, just for a free rental.
It's right, absolutely. It's a temporary loaner. So keep that in mind. RVACA, that's RVACA.org.
Just in case you don't know what that stands for, Tom, tell them what it stands for.
Oh, well, yes, that's the Recreational Vehicle Advisor
Consumer
Association. See?
I was checking your memory and your
oh
skills.
yeah no I think I'm gonna be having the doctor check my memory soon. You know, it's like, okay, you have to, what's your middle name, how old are you?
You say RVACA so often, like I do too, and sometimes I have to check myself because RV advisor, I forget to say RV advisor. I do because I'm so used to the RVIA or the RVDA. So
right.
So
yeah, you got to catch yourself and remember what, you know. Yeah. We all like abbreviations and short names for things. No, I don't hear too many people say Coca-Cola. They say Coke, right? So, you know, they like the shorter. I get it. Anyway, another show wrapped up. We will be back again next Thursday for a new show, and certainly more to share, and updates abound on the new location, which we're so excited about. For Gigi Stetler, I'm Tom Alexander. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye everybody.